welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do a super fun video. I'm gonna share a recipe that I love with you guys, and we're gonna make some guilt-free, delicious keto ice cream, something that I used to have all the time when I was doing keto, and it was the best treat ever. The recipe I'm making with you guys today is absolutely delicious. I've taken a recipe I found online, but I've modified it to make it taste even better. We're adding in a lot of my Atkins bars and a lot of other secrets to make it taste really delicious and still be guilt-free, keto-friendly, and super satisfying. But before we get started, I'm gonna wash my hands. If you guys remember my keto cookies video, I sang a song while washing my hands. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, mommy Bonnie, happy birthday to you. That's the trick to tell you the exact time to wash your hands. You're supposed to sing happy birthday twice. And you're gonna sing with me? No? Daddy cool, where are you?
Hello?
Hi, Daddy. Cleanliness and safety first, right? I'm gonna share with you guys the main ingredients of this recipe, and this is what I found online. And the main things that you need are coconut milk, which we have here. Make sure it's no sugar added, and coconut cream as well, and also make sure it's non-sweetened. We also have stevia, which is a keto-friendly sweetener. And we have vanilla extract. Ooh. Don't want to spill it. And we have a little bit of salt, just a tiny bit, because I think it's nice to always add that little flavor to your sweet ice cream. So these are the main ingredients, but I like to add in a lot of other things. This is one of my favorite Atkins bars. This is the coconut and chocolate one. So again, it's an Atkins bar. We already know that it's low carb, and you know they're using sweeteners that are keto friendly, so this is something I like to add. We also have 90% dark chocolate. It's bitter for people who aren't used to dark chocolate, but for me, and especially while I was on keto, the tiniest amount of sweetness tastes really sweet and satisfying. Definitely recommend using a little bit of this. Another really fun keto friendly alternative you can put in your ice cream are berries. Here we have some blackberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blueberries. And again, like these, when you're on keto, they just taste so fabulous. I love berries so much. For me, they're like such a great treat. Like I can't even believe they're healthy for you because, sorry. They're just so delicious. Definitely have some berries. So good. We are going to start putting the ingredients in my beautiful mixing bowl. So I'm gonna open up my coconut cream. And a lot of recipes I found online used either or, like coconut cream or coconut milk, but I like to mix the two. I feel like with the pure cream, it's just too creamy. And then with the milk, I feel like it's a bit too light. So I feel like when you mix the two together, it's like a perfect balance. Okay, so I'm gonna just put the cream inside. I'm gonna be super crafty and scrappy, and I'm gonna use this to measure my coconut milk. I'm so lazy, but all good. Okay, so I'm gonna put a whole cup of coconut milk in here. Not a whole cup, the whole can. Now I'm gonna mix the cream and the milk. There's like a big chunk of cream. I like to mix ingredients before I put all the rest of the ingredients in, because I feel like then it's easier to mix everything. And like, you know, sometimes you're eating and then you find like a big bite of spices or something. So I feel like this helps to avoid it. No, is it just me? Okay, when I cook once every year. I've already pre-measured this vanilla extract syrup, and it is 1.5 teaspoons. I'm just gonna pour it in. This smells so good. Honestly, when I smell vanilla extract, I remind myself of our KLE Vanilla 28 perfume, because the Vanilla 28 has vanilla from Madagascar, which is the same type of vanilla they use in cooking. Honestly, I feel like I want to eat myself when I wear it. The recipe that we have online says that you need to use 1/3 cup of stevia, but I'm going to put in about half because I'm putting in so many bars and bits of chocolate, so I feel like if I put in all this, it's going to be a little bit too sweet, so I'm just going to pour in a little bit. The last bit we're going to do is add in a tiny little pinch of salt, just a very small little pinch. I would say less than a teaspoon, just to give it a little kick. Next, now we put in all the ingredients that was recommended online, but now we're gonna add in like my little secret ingredients. I have my favorite Atkins bar. It has coconut. I'm a big coconut lover, and I think the coconut cream, the coconut milk, we might as well coconut overdose with this nice bar. So I'm gonna chop this up into little pieces. My first job was actually working in a restaurant, and I did a lot of the prep in the kitchen. So I used to be a really good cook, And I used to be really good at chopping too, because that was like a lot of our prep was just repeatedly chopping vegetables. So I'm like making it as small as can be because I want it to hit as many bites as possible. Does bits mean balls? Probably what that is. That's what British people call their manly parts, right? Martha Stewart has nothing on me. So I'm gonna mix this up. Now I want to add a little bit of the dark chocolate. I'm gonna chop it up a bit more fine. If you are chopping away at any time that you're like paying attention, that's why I'm like trying to focus in here, because I have cut my fingers many times, and it's also why I order out all the time. I like to make it really finely chopped so that every single bite can have a little bit of chocolate and just make it more satisfying, because, you know, I feel like the original keto recipe can be a little bit boring. At this stage, after we're done putting in all the ingredients and everything, the next step would be to really whip your ice cream really good, like salt and pepper. Since I have an ice cream machine, I'm gonna put mine into my ice cream machine, so I feel like a little bit of a cheater, but if you don't have one, it's okay. You just get like an electronic whipper, or you can work out your arms and just keep whipping away for a while. I don't know how long, but it's probably gonna be a long time. This is called a princess ice cream machine. How ironic. I'm just kidding. So if you see here, the machine's actually on, so it's on, right? See this? So this is gonna twist in the machine, so that's why it whips the actual ice cream for you, and it also cools it, so it's really cool because as it's whipping it, it's also cooling it, so it gets ready so much faster. And again, if you don't have the ice cream machine, you're going to have to whip it manually or by machine, and then you need to put it in the freezer for 5 to 6 hours. This just speeds up the process. It makes it ready in about an hour. Into the bowl. Ooh, look at all those chocolate chips. It's gonna taste so good. I'm gonna put this into the machine. And see, there's a timer here. It says 60 minutes. It's gonna keep stirring. See my amazing chocolate chips there? It's such a good job. Voila! And now we wait for the machine to be done. 60 minutes, only 1 hour. Are you done? Abracadabra! I have this beautiful ice cream that I pre-made because I want to show you guys how it looks. You guys want to try it? Ooh, it's nice and soft. True story. When I was in the States growing up, I did work in an ice cream shop for about 2.5, 3 weeks, and I gained 5 pounds, so I quit. I was like, this is not gonna work out for me. I was eating so much ice cream. It was called Dairy Maid in New Bedford. So anybody who's in New Bedford, if you're watching this, I hope Dairy Maid's still there. That place was so bomb. It was amazing. They had a lot of cute boys. So good. When you do put this in the freezer, just make sure you cover it so you don't get freezer burn. You could also make it into like popsicles. Get creative, have fun. And honestly, from my experience, when I did have this occasionally, it never messed up my diet, and it was so satisfying. It's delicious. As always, we're gonna end this video with a nice quote. The quote that I chose for today is, "Life is like ice cream, enjoy it before it melts." And my ice cream is melting, so I have to go. Please don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for notifications for my next video. And leave me some comments, let me know if you guys enjoy this, any ingredients you want to add to my recipe or your recipe if you want to share it with me too. And let us know what videos you want us to post next. I'm going to be looking through those comments, and we'll make sure to make a video out of your suggestions. I love you guys so much. As always, stay blessed, stay loved. Love you guys.